The busy week has started.
It's already started.
Well, heck, you've had quite the busy. When would you say the whirlwind started? A year ago? A little more than that?
It all started like a year and a half ago, but it really started like a year ago is when it all started taking off. But yeah, the whole whirlwind started a year and 9 months ago, really.
My preteen nieces who live in North Alabama are sort of my main predictors for somehow, even though I allegedly am in the middle of this, they know what's happening more than I do. And a year ago, I had them around Christmas, and I always get them to play me what they love and what they're listening to.
Yeah.
They played me House Again a year ago, and I went, damn, that's a great country song.
Hey, there we go. Everyone says the same thing. It's always funny. Like, people are saying their daughters put them on, or like the radio, when we're doing radio things or when we're doing concert tickets, like the parents will show up and they're like, my daughter showed me your music, I like it too, and I'm here. And I'm like, heck yeah. But
so I don't think I've ever gotten you to just tell me the story, but how do you come up with that? It's not like you're some 45-year-old thrice divorced dude.
No, when I was like 7 years old, back when I was growing up, my parents got a divorce, and we moved from a house in the country to a house on the golf course. And I was like, that it just doesn't feel like home anymore, And it was like right at the beginning of everything, and we sat down to write it. And I was like, I got this idea of a house turning into a home and then a house again. And someone was like, well, there's a song. And I was like, okay. and so we ended up writing the whole thing. And I almost didn't put it out because I didn't want to talk about my parents' divorce for so long. But after you put the song out, you figure out that helps people more than it does hurt anything. So it's been really cool to watch. Wrote it about my parents, so yeah.
I gotta guess that they're just awfully proud at the end of the day.
Oh, they are. They're proud. They're proud. My mom is super proud, and they're showing up to shows and making sure to be at everything they can. And I send them songs every day, and they tell me if they're good or not. So mom and dad are very involved. But
what's the highlight of 2025 so far, looking back for you?
Yeah, I think the highlight of 2025 would have to be playing Red Rocks with Parker. It was super special I watched him in concert 2 years ago and looked over to my right at Red Rocks, and we're looking up at everyone in the crowd, And so that was a surreal moment. And selling out Toyota Music Factory last year, so yeah.
I could see where Parker's a great mentor for you. Do you get advice from him? What does he tell you?
Well, we started the tour with him, and the first thing he told me, he said, if anyone treats you wrong, if anyone does anything bad, if anyone doesn't feel included, he was like, give me a call, here's my number. And so, like, right off the bat, I feel like you can take a note of that, because you go on tour with a bunch of people, and not all of them say, hey, dude, call me when something goes wrong. But, I mean, their operation, they're killing it. Parker's a great dude. His team's great. We learned so much, but mainly, I mean, he took care of us. So,
looking ahead to 2026, one of the things you're looking forward to, new music, new EP, right?
Yeah, we got a new EP on the way, which is super exciting because I've spent the last like 6 months writing it. We released the album, and we're doing like a little relationship advice EP, and then gonna go to whatever after that. But the EP is gonna be exciting. I feel like I'm 21. All the kids are listening, and so we're gonna ride that and put an EP out because I've been writing that type of music, So I'm one of them.
I can't wait to hear it. What do the holidays look like for you? Back home to Texas, I assume.
Holidays back home to Texas. We got to go to Midland. We got to go to Austin. We got to go everywhere, and those are like 6-hour drives apiece. And then go hunt, hang out, and then get back to touring and rehearse. So,
always good to get to see you.
Yes, sir.
Good to sit down with you again.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy CMA Time 2025, and
yes, sir.
We'll catch you next time.
Thank you so much.
Good talk.
Yes, sir. Good talking to you.